has a real voice.
So the voluntary sector is, for want of a better word, contaminated as its views emerge from the organisations themselves into the network steering group, where there doesn't seem to be sort of the antennae out to all the groups that I would expect.
Well, I mean, the likelihood is that there will be an area committee made up of councillors, as there are now, and you know, we've all got to acknowledge that there will be a stronger role in future as community leaders, that the councillors will be seen as representatives of the community. And there will probably be the area forums going forward where the strongest voice for the voluntary and community sector will be heard. But you see, we do say that the councillors, individuals, community groups, local VCS groups and partners will be feeding into those area arrangements in whatever way is decided for the future. We're still a little bit unclear about that. But certainly if you know, someone is going to one of these forums, and it's a voluntary sector group, they are making their voice heard, then there will be a voluntary community sector representative from that forum or group, whatever it may be, feeding into the network group in the middle. So therefore the voluntary sector message will be coming through, whether or not it was really heard at the forum level. We hope that it will be, but at the same time those messages will be brought from each of the areas into the centre by the representatives that we have on that group representing each of the forums. So I hope that the message won't be contaminated.
I also think I picked up on what you were saying, that if the network steering group is improving communication, a person in Doxford Park would know who the rep on the learning theme was and could feed in direct from the network's own community. Did I understand that right?
Well, yes, I mean, if you want a strong message to go forward to the partnership, then if you feed it into the centre, and every group around the city has the same sort of message, then that really builds up a strong case and a lot of evidence that we can actually take forward on your behalf. You can still approach the learning partnership or whatever individually as groups and what have you, but the stronger voice, the stronger working together collectively will be much a better route to do it, we feel. Did you have a question?
I was a little confused by the words delegate and representative in relation to area forums.
Yes. That's probably me using two words when I should have used
one. Well, I don't want to be too sort of... I'm not trying to be nitpicking about it. What I'm asking myself is, who appoints this member of the community who is a representative of the area forum to the network? Is it the area... It's the voluntary and community sector in the area forum?
Yes.
That makes that appointment?
Yes.
Right. Yes. So there's an invitation that comes from the network to the area forum that says, please appoint a local resident. That seemed to be what Rob was saying.
Voluntary sector group.
Well, Rob said member of the community. That was what I'm trying to be clear about. Is it local resident or is it...
I think what we need to be very clear is that if a resident by themselves who doesn't represent any particular group or isn't involved in any voluntary sector group, then why would that person want to be involved? What we are looking for is voluntary community sector representation. So we want someone from the voluntary and community sector who goes to the forum and who will come to be a delegate in the network.
And the voluntary, the members of the forum make that appointment, is what you're saying?
Yes,
that's
indeed.
fine. Yeah.